heard the president say he is now immune to COVID-19, and he has told others who recovered that they are also immune. Here to talk that through with us is Dr. Daniel Korytskis, Chief of the Division of Infectious Diseases at Brigham and Women's Hospital. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Emily.
So 3 new studies found that immunity in a recovered person can last for a few months. What else do we know from these studies and about immunity?
Well, we know that there is antibody present in the blood and in the saliva, and that there are different types of antibodies, as we would expect with any viral infection. What we don't really know is the crucial piece of information. Beyond these few months, is the antibody protection going to last for a year? Does it really protect against reinfection? And how much variation might we see in the virus over time, like we do with the flu virus, that might overcome that immunity?
And is that because, I mean, we've only been in this since what, February or March?
That's right. We have really very short historical perspective on this infection. We've learned a tremendous amount, made huge progress, but there's still very much that we don't know.
Okay, this is something else that's kind of intriguing along these lines. Health officials in Nevada say a man who had recovered from COVID-19 has been reinfected. This is possibly the first documented case here in the U.S. So this is rare. It has been reported in other countries as well. How does this impact herd immunity or maybe the strategy for a vaccine?
I think there are 2 separate issues there. As far as herd immunity is concerned, the concern would be that people's immunity might wane over time, and they could potentially be susceptible to reinfection. We hope that with vaccination, that the immunity will be more durable than with natural infection, but it could still mean that people will need to get booster shots on an annual basis or every couple of years, as we do with some other vaccines.
Another question still out there. Let's go to vaccines. Pfizer is now extending its vaccine trial to include children. So are there different precautions taken with kids? Does there have to be some sort of proof of safety before they can take that step? How does this work?
When we do vaccine development, we want to be very careful and deliberate and stepwise. So you start with, sort of a middle-aged population, meaning from around 18 to 45 or so, and then you expand to older people. And then if everything still looks good and it's safe and you're getting the kinds of immune responses you want to get, then it's acceptable to move into children. And that's exactly what's being done here.
Okay. Dr. Korytskis, thank you so much for your insight. We really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.